At the moment, Froggen has opted into the Azir versus Vladimir matchup. It's one that Xpeke has won 2 out of the 3 times he's played it. And we'll see how they can do it. Mithy, he's read the document, gonna get a rampage, holds onto the stun, does not actually use it just yet. We'll start messing around with the Bramble back, 400 HP, and JWoww should be able to secure this one. Auto attack, because he steals it!
He's on his way now. A little bit late, would have seen this 20 seconds
Zoe's
before.
Gonna die.
20 seconds before to catch that big wave, but let's see if they get him.
Oh, not yet! Ignite! He's down. Let's be honest though, that was so predictable. Level 6 versus level 4, Onslaught and Ignite, easy peasy.
Jungler comes. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is what happens if you don't bounce the wave when you kill that tower in the lane swap, because the waves start pushing down towards the enemy team. They get a big wave, they get an XP advantage while you have to play safe. And then you just call up your jungler and you go straight in for the dive under this tower here against an under-level champion. Easy play from Elements, amazing. Trying to respond the best he can by getting something on the bottom side. We'll get that dragon here, but if this continues in the top lane, then the next dragon could very well go over to Elements.
We'll need to see whether or not JWoww's power on this Hecarim will be enough to counterbalance the utility that Niels will offer Origen through that Sivir.
What they're doing now though, Trevor?
Little advantage. Oh, is this proactive? Dark Binding. Is this going to connect? Mithy's in trouble. Been exhausted for the slow. It's going to wear off. Oh, the Dark Binding misses, but Dexter's there to save the day. And Froggen grabbed himself a kill.
Promiscu was trying to land that binding, so if Mythia just flashed straight ahead, it would connect onto him, but Mythia just keeps walking. Doesn't flash, didn't even use it after once he knew he was dead. But this opens up the mid lane for Origen. Niels is in here as well.
So they're going to lose Mithy, but they should gain this tower. Dropping very, very low, and no one from Elements is in place.
Clearly see how Origen is making sure they have full control before they decide to take any fights. Don't want to risk JWoww getting a great flank on them or having to chase through one of these openings here against an Azir wall and the AoE damage from Azir and Corki. So Origen has to be very careful of how they decide to fight it. But I like this whole setup from them. Slowly but surely they've taken control.
Yeah, and look at the side lanes. Soaz was up top with teleport available. JWoww still does not have it. Origen timed that. This is a fantastic move. They had Peke shove out the bottom wave, which Tabs has gone to clear. And an uncontested dragon, a show of force in the river. Vision secured and dragon locked down.
Really? Let's track the wave here. Tabs decided to build a big wave that can slowly push down towards Origen. They're already at the tower. Maybe it's going in though.
Flash Tippers is going to hold Froggen in place. Emperor's Divide has not been used for the time being. It does, but Froggen is down. He has to fly the coop and return to base. Promiscu gets sucked dry as Xpeke's Vladimir gets another kill. 2 kills to Origen. Going to be the fight. There was a Tippers that come down. I don't think that connected to anybody. Dexter has been attached with Chum the Waters and he's flashed into safety. Hemoplague is going to split up Elements as Promiscu will get taken out. We do see the pop from the Hemoplague, the Ice Blast from Amazing. Absolute Zero to secure the kill, and 2 more members of Elements are down to the Origen team fight.
As long as Origen can just pop that Sivir ulti and fight out in the open, it's working really well for them. Let's see what happens near the Baron here. Taps and JWoww going in.
That's a lot of damage from JWoww. He may get Niels. Niels is forced to flash to safety. He comes back in with the cheeky auto attack for the kill. Emperor's Divide will split the team fight, but Froggen will only get 1 before being taken down himself. Elements crucially interrupt the Baron.
Origen just wants a chance to pop that ulti from Niels and then a flash Tippers from Mithy. Out in the open here, we keep talking about it, but Elements are staying so far back and just poking them really, really well. So they punish Origen for it and they get better position around the mid lane to push down for another tower. Origen going back to Baron instead. Elements probably going to go back to stop them after they take down this tower.
You read the situation incorrectly. The bait was Baron, not the tower. This time around, it's down to 2,500 Elements. Maybe too late to this one. Origen secure it. They do pop on the hunt. Mithy's looking for the stun. He finds it onto Promiscu before the Black Shield can come out. Let's see if it had been used already, and it's Soaz that picks up the kill credit. But look at the base! Super minions will be pouring through soon. It looks like Elements are going to trade a Baron for an inhibitor. Let's flash over there. It looks like Peck has thrown down the Hemoplague as Niels and Amazing are coming up from behind. Hemoplague pops, and Froggen gets popped in reply. Elements lose 3 in Baron, but gain supers in middle.
But look at the top lane here. They're going to lose even more. Mythi's going to get a kill as well.
He finds one onto Tabs. This is devastating for Elements as JWoww throws down the onslaught of shadows. He's got a Bramble back and a Yeti on his back. Amazing is trying to be a nuisance and prevent JWoww getting into the base. Soaz has killed an inhibitor turret. Amazing smites for the heal, and he's still keeping JWoww busy. Yeti's greater than horses, or so we're learning. Consume again for the HP. JWoww finally wins the trade, but at what cost? Soaz is now trying to get the inhibitor. He should be able to secure it. Gonna Urchin strike through to dodge the Dark Binding. And after the dust has settled, Super's top, Super's middle, but Baron for Origen. Home Guard, teleport, JWoww. Where can he go? He's channeling it. He's coming in from the Wraith camp. That's what Dexter was doing. Onslaught of Shadows is still on hold. JWoww doesn't need it. They've lost Promiscu, but Niels is down. Froggen's got himself a kill as well. 2 members of Origen are down and they're on the retreat. Peke trying to transfuse himself away. He survives. 2 for 1. Supers on Element's base means they need to back as well.
Really like that Dragon setup though. We were joking around with Dexter just going for that red buff, but he placed a few deep wards, allowed JWoww to get a good flank in against Origen. Get a Dragon. It's only the second one of the game for them though, so the Dragon won't really be the big deal for now.
Froggen is trying to wave clear. Take a look at the bottom. Soaz is pushing out that bottom lane. He's onto the inhibitor. There's the Shurima shuffle, and they've caught Xpeke. His Sanguine pulls underneath Elements, but the onslaught of shadows from JWoww jumps into the back line. Elements are deciding they don't want this fight. Soaz has got himself a tower, and Elements going to back out. Nobody goes down in the fight, but that was close. Here's Soaz, teleported to mid lane. He's found Tabs. Chum the Waters connects. Dexter's going to at least knock him up. Tabs is trying to lifesteal, and he should be able to survive for the moment. Is going to get taken out. Challenging smite was enough. The hop and the skip from Soaz lands on Dexter's head, and he's forced to retreat. Dexter will be going down. Origen get themselves another tower and 2 more kills on the retreat from Elements.
Yeah, saw a split pushing there. Only 4 members from Origen, and still they managed to get such a good team fight. Froggen, he pushed back Peke, who just instantly pulled, stayed alive. There's no damage really to be dealt on Origen.
Origen going to use this last couple of waves to try and take another inhibitor. Let's see if they can. Peke trying to zone. JWoww is teleporting in from behind. On the hunt has come out. Can Elements find the target? Niels, he's got caught out. He's down. Elements have got the main damage dealer. They're focusing on Peke, but the retreating Origen will stay alive for the time being. And they do get themselves a kill on Dexter. I think that was the Hemoplague pop that did it. 1 for 1. Origen got the inhibitor. Very important. Pressure still on Elements. Can Origen secure it? They've not been able to this split. If memory serves, nobody's been able to get aspect of the Dragon in Summer so far. I'm sure somebody from stats will help confirm or deny that for me. But we do see this inhibitor will be falling down. Elements deciding not to engage. Soaz takes a little bit of poke, but now there's super minions in the top lane to deal with as well. Elements playing it safe. Peke is going to get caught out. Emperor's Divide will get dodged away by that Sanguine pool. A little bit of awkwardness across the board as Elements trying to hold on. JWoww is getting chunked as Niels is shredding his HP. Does not get one more magical critical hit.
Mid tower as well now.
Will secure the tower and potentially the 3rd inhibitor. League of Legends by the numbers. Origen getting all the objectives. Peke's on the front line. Look at the hit onto JWoww. Niels with that Bloodthirster shield still able to chunk down. Froggen going to be using that passive, but
first tower.
He calls up a tower as Elements lose a tower. Origen continue the siege. Look at the minions. They're pouring through top. Inhibitor is going to drop. Feels like just a matter of time now. Origen should be able to just throw down on the hunt to try focus the tower. Soaz eats a Dark Binding. There's on the hunt and the Tibbers. Peke comes in. That's JWoww going on the onslaught of shadows. Tabs is deleted as Mythic gives his life for Origen to set their sights on the Nexus. Origen will be losing 3 members as Peke and Froggen trading on the fountain. Froggen gets himself a triple kill, but look at all the super minions. Amazing's going to try to defend this. Can he kill it? There should be enough. Froggen goes in for the quadra kill.
Ah, the Nunu.
And
wow.
Origen.
Super minion.
Look at that facepalm from Amazing. Froggen's got a fair amount of AoE, but it may not be enough. He's trying to defend. This is PvE, League of Legends. Bird is the word.
Needs the minions to respawn.
He's looking for minions, but it's going to stay alive a few seconds longer. This next
This is what Froggen does best, by the way.
Never shellcasted a player versus Winions. And the Winions are not with Origen yet. 6 Barons in their previous games. This will be the 3rd in one game. Half of all Barons secured. Leading up to this point, Origen have secured. And 10 seconds till Dragon.
TP's up for JWoww, but it's going to be 5 Dragons and a Baron and inhibitors down. Like, again, technically, it's impossible.
1 Boomerang Blade, chunked down Froggen there. No armor to speak of outside of that Hourglass. He's sticking around though. He's going in for the Shurima Shuffle. He split Origen up, but Froggen's going to be low. JWoww's coming, but the fight may already be over. He's jumped onto Niels. He's dashed back out of the fight. Promiscue, Tabs, Dexter, Froggen, they are all down. Origen are looking to win themselves another game with the first aspect of the Dragon with 3 Barons. And with every single tower down, Origen close out the game.